Hello Aquarius, welcome to your next 3 months reading for 2025. This is going to be October, November, December, so balance of the year. Going to start with an angel number card. This is just to see where you're at now. You've put 9 months of work in, effort. 9 months have gone by, so let's see where you're at. And then we'll use a deck of cards to go through these 6 areas for the next 3 months. And we're going to grab a few charms here. We're going to see which card they land on just to kind of emphasize that message for you or focus you in if you're going to focus in on any one area. Sort of their suggestion to you, the angels, your soul energies. I timestamp below, so if you want to skip ahead to just receiving your messages, feel free. Otherwise, let's get your angel number here. Let's see where you guys are all at. How our Aquarius is doing. How are they feeling? I don't know why I'm still shuffling without these in there. I don't know why they would want to discard a whole group of cards. Okay. Probably just me not knowing how to shuffle cards all of a sudden. So now let's get your cards for all your 6 areas here. So we're going to look at your home environments. That's where you split the bulk of your time. It could be 2, 3, maybe even 4 spaces, places. And we're going to look at your relationship with yourself in the next 3 months, over the next 3 months. Check in here on a heart's wish, something that's sitting on your heart. Maybe it could be something you're curious about, something you're hoping, dreaming. And then this bottom row is a bit of a conversation about what's already in the calendar, what you expect to happen, come about in this period. A little surprise and delight of what you're not expecting yet, so a little preparedness for you. And then at the end, we'll close out with, based on where you're at and the trajectory that you're headed down in your journey, what's assured to come true for you. So let's get the charms here. Oop, they weren't done getting rid of charms. We only need 1 or 2 on the card, so I think that's what they're doing. Okay. Saves the cleanup afterwards. So we'll see where they want to. Oh, so at home, your home environment, so it could be work, home, or like I said, anywhere else you're spending a lot of time. Maybe you're out on the road a lot. Maybe you have other commitments, or other dwellings. There we go. They want the golden ring here. Okay, interesting. A gold ring. And then the samurai sword, which is legacy, family. Some of you could be getting engaged or solidifying a commitment. The next stage in a commitment here. Could be that golden opportunity, that contract that establishes a more solid foundation for family. I shouldn't get into it too much more before I do the timestamp and allow all of our Aquarius friends to join in and also receive the messages. So let me just take that timestamp and then we'll start here. Okay, your angel number. Bravery. So you put in a lot of work this year, Aquarius, already. The courage, the bravery, the effort, the discipline, the focus. Right? Look how deeply outlined your eye is here, your soul eye, your vision. You had your eye on the prize. You could see the goal. You know your goalpost, right? The finish line. You could see it, you could feel it, and you were heading straight there with creativity, with passion, with strategy, with obviously bravery, courage. 717. Let's get the message from the book here. Apologize for coughing, sorry about that. Have you been questioning whether you're headed in the right direction? if you're following your tuition, the universe's answer is that answer to that is an emphatic yes. You will never be sent something you don't have the capacity to handle. Those challenges, you never know until you get to the other side exactly what they were guiding you toward. Face down your fears with trust in your heart. Well, we saw you already did that. You know, you did that for 9 months, or sometime within the 9 months. You did exactly that, and you definitely conquered something. So something major that was on your to-do list in life, you checked it off. Completion. So now, you know, I guess you're kind of ready here for something new, for this looking ahead into the back half of the year here. So the charms came out here on home. So if you were in the intro, you know that I began rambling away right away, and then I was like, oops, you know, I don't want to miss this message or skip this message for all of you that are joining now. So we have the golden ring here. This is a solidification of a commitment. This is also seen as like the golden ring, the brass ring, grabbing hold onto it, right? Grabbing onto that opportunity. This is a you know, an angel halo also shining approval, shining approval on this commitment, this contract that you're going to be presented with or entering into. And that's what the samurai sword here is. This is legacy, longevity, family, generations. This is succession. So this is moving up, right? Moving up in status, a new milestone in family, a huge commitment here that is meant for you, right? The halo is shining on it, meant for you. And so it be, right? Something regarding your home. Well, here we have Cupid just relaxing back, drawing his quill. And look on camera here, I just peeked at my camera. Look where he's pointing, where I put the charms. I put them way down here when I picked up the cards, and he's pointing right at that. So he's already drawing, so he's very relaxed. I feel like that should be your energy right now as well after this, right? After all the courage and bravery, now you're sailing forward into the new what next, into that new level, and Cupid's going to release that golden arrow of opportunity to you. So if this is a new commitment to you in terms of relationship, this is like the one, because it's Cupid's golden arrow. This is going to be, you know, the love of a lifetime with longevity here. If you are with someone, this is your deepening of that relationship. You're going to the next level to each other. Your commitment is getting even more rich. And then if it's your work environments or other environments, it's the golden opportunity. It's the contract. It's the dream job, the dream place, the dream opportunity happening here for you. Your relationship with yourself. Looks like you're putting in some beautiful work here, right? Look at all the milestone markers that you have in place, but you're still happily, slowly, you know, one step at a time, working through things. So this could be emotions, memories, you know, trauma, any kind of situation, circumstance here, but you're working through it beautifully. You have this very solid awareness of not only do I have to do this, but the determination of I am going to get it done, right? He's the farmer tending to his field, getting his crops to grow. You're in a really beautiful personal growth state in place. You know, this is getting feedback, working with a life coach, working with a personal trainer, whatever it is to move yourself forward and feeling your wholeness, your oneness, you're doing that. It could be even reading books, you know, maybe reading books on various different beliefs or on a topic that is helping you develop more mastery in a certain area. So some wonderful personal growth happening here, continuing. So what's sitting on your heart here? What's on your mind? What's on your heart, Aquarius? What are you dreaming of, hoping for, wishing for? Look at the vibration coming off of you. Look at you, like from your heart here. Look at it sending it up, vibration here, up to the heavens, up to your higher self, as you communicate to your soul and back. You're even wearing it around your neck here. You're vibrating with this repetitive, it's like a sonar, right? You're throwing it out there in order to, you have a beacon on you, that's what I should say. You have this beacon. You're trying to attract this heart's wish to you. They're pulling me into this pattern on the sweater. I know it's not like a Christmas sweater, a festive sweater, but they're making me feel that. So I don't know if this wish is tied to something around the holiday. So it could be, I hope I get invited to that, popular party. I hope I get selected to go on that annual trip. I hope my annual bonus is this big. There's something here about the end of the year, the transition into 2026, but before you get there, you're hoping something happens in this 3-month period, so October, November, December. So the wish here on your heart is before the end of the year, before December 31st. I want this to happen. So there's acknowledgement here. They're receiving your sonar. So as far as the message goes, it's, continue. We're receiving, and it's good that you send out these kind of positive vibrations so the universe knows, and so that you can attract it into yourself here. Maybe you're doing something like this, or maybe that's something you could do. Kind of wear a lucky charm, or wear something, keep something on your person, like a coin in your pocket, whatever it is, or but I feel like if you place it on your person or keep it with you, so pocket, bag, purse, it could be in a shoe, whatever it is, that could work. It can be a transmitter to help you with that. So if you're hoping for an invitation to someone's party and that person gifted you something, wear what they gifted you. That's an example of a transmitter that you could do. Okay, so what are you expecting to happen? I don't know what you're expecting, like a bombshell. maybe it's from what you came out of, right? You put in such effort here, right? That it's like you think it's going to come back to you. See how the colors, see how your eye is ahead of the hues, right? You got yourself ahead of it. You faced it head on, and therefore you put it behind you, but there's like this maybe back of the head, right? Because she's wearing her purple cloak here intuitively. So in the back of your mind, still in the back of your mind's eye, you think it's going to come back, right? It's going to, either something else is going to hit you, or there's a bit of worry of, did I complete this completely right? Is it going to come back? But I don't feel like it is. I feel like that's just some natural anxiety that any of us would feel after we overcome something, right? Oh my God, I'm going to have to overcome that again. Did I do everything right? Did I wrap everything up, right? Did I close off all the connections I needed to? So a bit of that kind of anxious energy there. What you don't expect. I feel like this house is inviting you in. So it's not that you don't expect the invitation. I think you don't expect the level of immediate warm receptivity. So, you know, if this is the golden opportunity of the new job and these are new people you're meeting, it could be new family or friend systems that you're meeting. Maybe it's the first time you're attending something for a while, so you might be expecting to kind of be off to the side, not so much engaged. But as soon as you walk in, it's like, you're here, let's talk. Like there's not a moment of loneliness here. Nothing but the opposite, in fact. So if you think you're gonna have like a quiet solitude season, I think it's gonna be anything but. You're gonna have a lot of people wanting you around, and happy that you've showed up, happy that you came out. What's assured to come true? So, you know, based on all the effort you put in, and if we stick to this trajectory, this very positive soul journey that you're headed down here, we've got, look how far now, look how far away it is from you. Right behind your eyeball, up in the sky, way in the horizon here, right? It's about to set. So what is sure to come true is what you just came through, what you just faced head on, is behind you for good. You are not going to revisit that. Even look at your soul. Look at you gripping onto the strings, like never again energy, right? She's just like, you've ripped your soul blueprint, all your lines, you're ripping it away from this. Never again. You've made that decision. When I come back another lifetime, in this lifetime, you know, I know exactly what to do. I'm never experiencing that again. You've pulled back your energy from that, so congratulations. And look at all the abundance here starting to swirl around you. You're going to be heading into 2026 with completely different energy, feeling a lot more lighter, optimistic, happy, joyful. You know, your whole world feels like you're in control again, right? You're not being pulled this way and that way, and you're not anxious and worried that something's gonna drop on your lap or snowball you, roll you over, right? You've figured it out, right? You've figured out that I can manipulate this. I can completely change my fate. No wonder you're sending your sonar here. You figured it out. You don't even have to talk. You're just sending your energy out, and you know that it's going to vibrate right back to you. Fantastic work, Aquarius. Yeah, you're making me a little jealous. I wish I was kind of an Aquarius. So I'm going to have fun checking in with you guys as we come up and as we get more down here, seeing what's happening down here. This excites me. I hope it excites you.